I actually like this draft coming out from Alliance. It doesn't have much tower pushing, but what it does is it catches out one, and then you chase amazingly well. Disruptor, Batrider, and Slark. This kind of like, will kill you one by one kind of thing. And I think against a superior team, when you could get the game in a very chaotic sense and you pick off a whole bunch of people, then yeah, you stand a great chance of winning. So
I do think that EG are very good at the fighting though, and whether they'll allow themselves to be chased, like what game was it where everyone sort of went in one by one? And it was sort of like there was a fight, and it was like one guy goes in, they all kill him. Another guy goes in.
Seen quite a few games like that.
But there was one in particular. It was in the Dire jungle, and it was relatively early on. It was a smoke gank gone wrong.
Oh, it was like one of the first games, right? 4AFC's Blink Dagger on the Panda.
Against which team was it?
VP. One of the VP teams.
And it was like, I mean, look at this. They've gone for an entirely blue team. I think this is a promotional strategy because their tops are blue. Very clever, EG. Well played.
Yeah, that might be exactly why.
That's why PPD is known as the genius drafter. Picks a good lineup, and it's blue.
And it's good.
10 seconds remaining.
What a player. And then again, Jakiro hiding the red head. It's like, don't notice me, guys.
They've got 2 seconds here, I think, Alliance. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. If he was standing looking at it the other way, the draft wouldn't work.
So, is the Loda playing AM or Slark?
Yeah, Loda should be happy to play any of these heroes. I assume he's gonna play AM, and they just throw Ace onto, Batrider, I assume, and Honey Slark mid, maybe? I don't like the Slark against Arteezy's Storm, though. You pretty much want to offlane Slark and maybe mid Batrider.
I think the Storm might get safe laned.
Could be. Yeah, they have done it before.
What's a mid AM?
No, just a mid Slark, I assume. Would work pretty well against Puck. A lot sadder against Storm.
What 4 Anchors has also done in the past is send Matumba Man to the off lane and give him like 1 or 2 support there. And then just run like an offensive dual lane also. So that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah. 5 seconds remaining.
That is possible for sure. I want to give a quick shout out before this game starts up to whoever started a petition for Snoop Dogg making an announcer pack.
Yeah.
And the fact that he actually wants to make one.
Yeah, he responded on Reddit, right?
Yeah, he did respond to Reddit saying something along the lines, let's do this, let's make it happen. So looking forward to how that evolves. The smoke ganks are gonna be real. There has to be some like 10 different custom sounds going off.
I know, you're like, you know what? The possibilities are endless.
They actually are. So, not gonna speculate anymore, but we'll see what happens with that. So EG against Alliance here, and it does seem like it's gonna be an AM going offlane with a few supports. Ward goes down first for Alliance. They do see the word from PPD pinging it out. PPD should know as well. Seeing, maybe he didn't see the supports in time. But at least Alliance know where the EG ward is. Small advantages.
Yeah. In terms of the laning here, we have an anti-mage kind of hanging out top for the time being.
Oh, he's gonna stay there, I believe.
Yeah, Ace is on the bottom lane, so offensive trialing anti-mage.
Yeah. I mean, Slark does well against Puck on mid. Bottom lane, I would say Jakiro does fairly well against a Batrider. We'll see how well Ace can play on the lane. But Universe should not be too afraid going up against the solo Batrider with Jakiro. You do have good harass. You can slow him down with dual breath if he gets any ideas of killing you. And as for the aggressive Trident itself, well, there's an Enigma in the enemy team, so maybe you can punish.
Definitely.
A gift from the Tempest of
Ake gonna do the It's Mine on that bounty rune and dewards immediately here. That's pretty big when you're running aggressive lane, and seems that Witch Doctor is gonna run down to bottom lane.
Huh. They're just abandoning the...
No, maybe dual lanes.
This is also big, especially when you're jungling on Enigma like that. Like, you don't know where they are. Kind of scary.
Yeah. On bottom, by the way, by the Radiant Ward. So if Vengeful gets something done with this, I'll be surprised once again.
Although we did see, scouted Invis rune.
Yeah.
Do a lot in the past.
We have more than I would like to see.
Yep.
But this top lane, see how it works out. The AM aggressive, he does have poor man's shield and doesn't take too much damage from Arteezy.
He's stacking the camp.
Yep.
Like that is like in Golden Don't Do It as Enigma, but because he's got the
Doing
Midnight
it.
Pulse, it's legit.
He is doing it. And a lot of it can be because he wants to farm far away
Yeah.
from the lane top. So just trying to get the most out of the eastern side of the jungle.
It's also because I think in like pub games, if you just stack the camp and you don't micro,
Yes.
you will lose against the camp. So he's doing it perfectly.
Oh, top lane. Witch Doctor coming in. Can they turn this?
Which is so good.
Yeah, he's dead.
He drops a remnant. Loda gets really low. Does he have How? He actually skilled a How, but he blinked away. So
blink.
if PPD skilled a How just a tad earlier.
Yeah. That was
huge.
tough because he would actually have killed him there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was down to 20 HP. It's 30 pure damage from Howl. So, wow, that's tough. That's really tough.
You can tell it's exciting because the stage is shaking with Lumi's leg jiggle going.
That was actually Waga.
Is
That
it
was me.
Waga? Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm sorry.
Lumi is more towards the late game. My leg jiggles in the early game.
Oh god.
And we have Charlie and Papa Dre laughing at us for some reason. I don't understand. These guys know.
I'm literally rocking back and forth like I'm on a boat, like sitting, you know, when a boat's just got that little bit of a movement to it. It's like that.
Yes.
But it's leg jiggles.
Amazing. So bottom lane, I was curious to see how it was going to go. 5 and 4 is the Batrider on last hits, and 7-5 for the Jakiro. And I believe Jakiro is going to start to do even better on this lane.
We've
seen
some,
University Jakiro a bunch, haven't we? And
we've seen some variation of taking Liquid Fire at 3 or dual breath.
Arteezy, is he going to get away?
I think he did.
Nice.
No, this offensive trialing anti-mage is doing a ton of work.
this is the thing with Enigma in the jungle there. It's like, I mean, it's good, but you know, this always seems to happen. We saw it with the worst Bristleback. It's like you are going to suffer.
Yeah, you're easily punished. I might want to say that you can't actually pick Enigma unless it's like the 5th pick.
Yeah, I agree, because it gives away too much information, and a lot of teams are really capable of just punishing that.
Yep. Although I have to say that MVP Phoenix, when they pick Enigma, they actually run it in the lane. So there's definitely some mind game to be had with that particular hero.
I think the important thing to do is to get that top tower down as quick as you can with Enigma to make it worthwhile the sacrifice the lanes had to make.
I mean, also, like if you look at Enigma right now, he's level 5, 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Can it be argued that it is worthwhile, even though your safe lane Storm has died?
It definitely can. Look at the last hits. I mean, 23 for 8 over on the puck mid, doing an amazing job against Slark. And of course, Enigma leading the way right now. Jakiro doing well against the Batrider. 8 and 4. He's getting zoned completely now, not being able to stand against the Liquid
the
Fire.
bongos might go uphill, bounce a couple of times, but no.
All right, this is a good time to make a sellout. If you want to have the replay to look at what perfect jungling is like in Enigma, you can buy it. And of course, 100%.
You can buy replays?
I mean,
Buy the replay.
buy the ticket for the replay. Hani, a wild one coming out of nowhere. He's looking for the pounce. I think that's going to be a kill.
Yeah.
Perfect jungle, no longer perfect.
I thought that you were going to make a point that you were going to sell the replay personally.
Yeah, it was like, what is
download and
this?
sell it to people for a small fee.
Lumi's DotaReplays.com.
100% goes towards the casters.
Radiant's middle
100%.
tower is under attack.
Or 50% of your money goes to the players.
Picture of Lumi like smiling and holding
All right,
a load
guys,
of
I'm trying to
replays.
sell out here. You guys
Yeah.
are not helping out.
Yeah.
Trying to make the players some
if
money.
You get the ticket
Yes.
and remind me, Lumi, how does the money get split?
50% of the money goes towards Ace. No, he actually doesn't get all the 50%
Yeah,
money.
It goes towards
the
Valve
players.
and the players.
The,
Nothing
other than
towards
Valve's cut, so all the money you
Radiant's
spend on the
bottom
ticket for this
tower is
tournament will
under
go to the
attack.
players. So
That's a good thing. I think we did a good job selling that one.
I'm just going to say that to watch Zai Perfect Jungle is worth $5.
I
Radiant's
agree, I would
bottom
love it.
tower
I
is
mean,
under
I play
attack.
Enigma all the time. My jungle with him is generally terrible. After a point, it's hard to screw it up, but it's never going to be as effective as his.
Yeah. Also, there's like a wild Slark just harassing him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem.
He's man fighting though. Like, you know what? I have 6 Eidolons.
Hani has his ulti though.
got
I don't think
Malefice?
Zai can man fight this.
It's a very good play for Hani to actually wait. Oh, he's actually going to die here. He waited to the very last moment, then went to Dark Pack, and without the Malefice stunning him, there was no way Enigma was going to get that kill.
Yeah.
I think the other problem with an Enigma, especially against a team that's got like a Batrider and a Slark, is the potential for getting jumped is pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah. Although, I guess not right now for the
Yeah,
Bat
not
Rider.
for the Bat so much, but...
Oh, this aggressive tri-lane here. Still getting the anti-mage quite a bit of farm, but look at Arteezy, 23 last hits despite this aggression. So doing a good job just, you know, keeping pace. He did die twice, not the best result.
And you know that, I mean, he can farm pretty quick on Storm Spirit later on.
So he can, yeah.
I think Storm Spirit is actually one of the better junglers,
Yeah,
especially if you have a stack camp or two.
definitely.
Oh, mid solo kill attempt by Fear over on Hani here, but with the ulti, I think both are gonna be just fine.
Yep. I think trading ultimate like this favors Slark a bit.
Yeah.
Because you know Puck
Radiant's
without his
middle
ultimate
tower is under
a
attack.
lot less threatening in the game.
Yes, whereas a Slark during nighttime can still put on
Just
quite a
pounce
bit
on
of
you,
aggression, yeah.
What's your thought on Slark maxing Dark Pack?
I think it's bad.
I mean, I think Pounce is definitely your bread and butter, right?
Yeah, I mean, the cooldown goes down from 16 on level 2 to 8 on level 4, so it's a big thing to max it, and you also don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
I mean, to be fair, Dark Pack is actually your highest damaging nuke. So, a little bit of action up top here. TP's gonna come in. Arteezy's gonna get glimpse back. Oh, actually phases the glimpse. Does that work? Looks like it does not. Black hole just for my nuts. And they'll get that kill.
You've got to be kidding me. How can I keep a straight face with that?
Radiant's
What?
bottom
Dude, I'm trying to be
tower is
professional.
under attack.
I'm being very professional here.
Dire's top tower
Lumi
is
didn't
under
even
attack.
smile.
He knows what it does to me.
Radiant
knows what it does to his
structures are
nuts.
fortified.
Also, bottom lane, Universe working on a tier 1 tower. Looks like it's gonna get it.
Working pretty hard, just macro pyring the creeps in the tower. It's gonna go down right now. It doesn't want to go
Actually,
in.
Ace is...
Ace gets it tonight here.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Nice
Almost.
protection. I
that
mean,
is big.
he knows that if the tier goes
Radiant's bottom
in, he
tower
actually will just
has been
could die to a
denied.
Firefly lasso, but
Yeah.
nicely played.
Yeah, that was nice protection for a bottom tower. And in the end, DD rune here for Hani. Maybe he can make something more happen with this. As you said, Max Dark Pact is your highest damaging nuke, but I mean, it deals a lot of damage to yourself.
Yeah.
He can clear some jungle though with it as well. And I guess maybe
Radiant's
that's why
middle
Hani
tower
decided to go
is
for
under
it.
attack.
I would make the argument that his playstyle this game has been like invading jungle, which, you know, actually Pounce is still better.
Yeah, I think then Pounce especially is better. But if you want to play more of a farmy game, Dark Pact is better. But he has an AM in his team. It should be all about creating space. And it's the full robot mask AM.
Now, I don't like this full robot mask.
Why not? Why not?
It's breaking the game.
It's literally unplayable.
Yeah. It's like the Mask of Madness.
He looks a bit like Bane.
Do you like the Mask of Madness?
Me?
On Drow?
On
Yes.
Drow? It's cool, I think.
Like the cosmetic.
It's pretty freaky, but I do like it.
Do you like Lumi?
I do not like it.
Okay, good.
I like
Consistency.
I like my like cute girl characters to stay cute and girly
Dire's
looking.
bottom tower
Not
is under
twitching
attack.
and like terrifying?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's an anime thing.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Korean, as your anime expert, is gonna confirm that it is.
So we're having a very, very slow game. What exactly is the timing that both teams looking to do?
Well,
When I fall asleep on the stage.
pretty much. They're just waiting for Purian to lie down.
And that's when everybody will go ham.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much. I see Loda looking over every now and then to how Purian is doing. And no, seriously, I think EG are just about getting a mech and then maybe the Yule Scepter timing on Jakiro as well, which probably will be before the mech, to be fair.
And I guess on the Radiant side, it's just a blink on Batrider.
I don't think you ever really want to go. It's more like you want to pick off with the blink on Batrider, of course, but you have a Slark and an AM. You'll be happy if the game stays pretty passive.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, you want to sink a gank party onto the Storm once in a while.
Yeah, if you have a Batrider who can gank something, that's going to keep the enemy from going into making the towers and pressuring the game and then turning up the heat. So, obviously, it's nice to have that weapon.
All right, here comes the two-man smoke gang off to the other side. Trying to harass Batrider a little bit, and he's Malefist up. They just need Max Crystal and Flame Break. Actually, I'm not sure if that Flame Break will save him. Juking into the trees a little bit. In fact, that will.
Very good flame break there coming out of Ace, and I think he has played well on this Batrider, despite the fact that he did lose bottom lane. But I'm not sure Batrider is supposed to win against Jakiro.
Yeah,
At most, it's an even lane.
I actually think he loses it, but it looks like Fear might be a little bit of trouble. Glimpse is going to send him back, but looks like
He got out.
he did it a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big ultimate to throw away.
That is massive. The first solo kill, or the first kill attempt by Ake.
I love the aggression from here. He's gonna get the coil break in the base and get the kill.
God.
Nicely
What
done.
a turnaround. What a player.
That's a clinic. I just love the aggression, right? Ultimate down, let me go immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, Fear winning some more points towards my vote for the MVP
For
with this.
real.
Very clutch.
Because the thing is, you know that he's thinking they're not going to think I'm going to do this. Like it's the perfect mind juke.
Yeah, I mean, they
Mind
just,
juke, what a term.
the mind juke. Juking their minds. So Yusuf just finished, and they also are fairly close to a mech. Vasily is being added as well by Enigma. Maybe he wants to go in and kill Roshan on his own. Not sure.
They don't know if the bat has blink or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's the call from Alliance. EG, sorry.
Yeah, trying to keep an eye on timings and things like that are really important. And even just if you're laning against someone, you can get a fairly good call on how much farm they have. If you get good enough, and Universe, I believe, has a pretty good understanding of how much farm the Batrider got.
Looks like we're gonna see a little bit of pushing on this here on top, and I think EG was just helped by this little pull onto the left. They'll clean it out first. And actually pushing against AM's lane like this is really good, because he's just not going to get any farm.
See, I think they should have done it sooner, to be honest with you.
But now with the
Dyer's
Butler
middle
and the
tower
Basilius,
is under
the creep
attack.
wave just have so much armor.
Yeah.
I think EG can play pretty low risk though. They can just wait for quite a bit. Ace mid lane. A lot of danger here. Cicero should be able to kill him in the end, but Puck does go down. Oh, the heal!
Oh, the heal!
Radiant's top
Just
tower
the
is
heal.
under attack.
Thanks, Doc. 3 HP is what he
Radiant's
got down to.
structures are
I'm
fortified.
trying to kill you first here.
Dyer's bottom
Jump
tower
down,
is
Yule
under
Scepter
attack.
still, Yules, and maybe a good ice flag to save it. It's gonna be good. To the left side hits actually nobody. And the big damage upon he's gonna get the kill. Here comes PPD.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, and to be honest, using against a Slark just kind of resets his timings on the Dark Pact and the Pounce, so he'll be ready when you land again, pretty much, or at least be very close.
Andy's actually gonna go for a Midas. Interesting.
I disagree with this very heavily. Very firmly, I think he should have more aggression items. I don't believe he's gonna be the one to carry this anyway.
Well, if you do go for the Midas, you basically limit yourself to being a two-man gang party with Batrider. If you go for the Blink, you can go for a solo kill. Which I think in this game, maybe going to go on top here, Loda gets silenced, perfect chain stuns here, and they need a little bit more damage. He almost blinks away.
In mid-spin.
Yeah, very clutch kill
Radiant's
there.
middle tower is under
And
attack.
Lola sadly not getting away this time as the Storm punishes him.
And that T1 tower is going to go down. I think T2 is siege
Radiant's
keep
top
going.
tower has fallen.
They could, they have all the ultis, so not a whole lot of reason to back, but in the end, gonna go for some rune control. It is 14 minutes flat. And they found a bounty rune onto Storm.
Yep. I mean, despite Storm doing so poorly, he's
Radiant's
got
top tower
what I
is
call the
under
basics.
attack.
I think Tread, Soul Ring is a pretty good set of item to have.
The basics.
Especially on the Storm, a lot of people, even when you're going for Orchids, the Tread just gives you so much mana throughout the entire game that
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
it's not a bad item to have.
Yeah, tread switching is never to be underestimated, especially when you're running both a bottle and Soul Ring. Yes.
Here we go, jump on the mid lane here. My nuts. Actually, it's a little bit help here. The swap's gonna break here, but no, that's a double kill.
Wow. I mean, PPD, he wants to protect his carry, but in the end did not work out this time. Disruptor is such an amazing hero at punishing.
Yep.
And he's going for multiple points into kinetic field, knowing how effective that can be, dropping a big ulti with it.
Loda's been enjoying a bit of free farm now in the jungle on the bottom top lane right now.
Yeah, Loda is the one they want to rely on over on Alliance side right now.
Dyer's bottom
He has
tower
his
is
power
under
treads,
attack.
he only needs the Claymore to finish up the entire Battle Fury. And once he has that, you know, he can just go off map for a long time. They have the right heroes as well to create the space for him.
You know, every time I see RTZ's Storm Sphere, it feels like maybe it's the other team reacting to it, but he gets so much focus. That his Orchid timing has just been fairly abysmal. I mean, they still end up winning the game, so... I
He
guess
still
it's-
always recovers really strong, and suddenly he's sitting there with Orchid and Bloodstone at a decent timing.
Right.
Oh, this is
So let's see if he can do that once again.
Walking
Oh,
right
there's
into
focus
Hani.
revealed. Yeah, and Alliance, of course, calling out that they want to go Roach. They know about it. And they have a lot of heroes nearby as well.
hard to really challenge this Roche here, because you know Mech and Black Hole's waiting.
So many good spells for...
Actually, Mech's been used. I don't think the Radiant knows about this. At least one of Visitors. They're not Dark Pack yet, but here comes the Static Storm. Everybody gets kind of zoned out. Focusing on Universe. Universe dropping very quickly. Here comes a lasso. He wants it on high ground. Roche gets a kill, and now it's working on Zai. Is it going to be the kind of Sudoku Black Hole? Monoboy's going to get the easy kill. Here comes Hani. He's going to get the easy kill there as well.
Everyone just going down here.
3-man down, and Fear might be a little bit trouble as well. It's going to jump to the left side. Can Alliance have enough damage to get this Roche kill? I don't think so.
Yeah, they tried to get a glimpse on him, but they didn't have the cooldown ready. I think Alliance are happy to just back off here. I mean,
Radiant's
obviously
top
Black Hole
tower
was
is
not
under
used, but
attack.
that's an amazing thing. If you're playing Anti-Mage and you get a 3-for-nothing kill, that's big. So maybe this is enough with Loda now at 800 gold.
Yeah.
Taking some farm on top lane.
I think what Ace did there, where he went in, he grabbed Enigma.
Yes.
And when he fireflied, he didn't just drag him off to the rest of the team. He stayed and killed someone else in the firefight.
I think Roshan helped.
Yeah,
by snapping.
Roshan did
course he
kind of
did.
pick up one kill there on Universe.
They started it.
Yeah.
Well, started on
all
it.
these
Roche
people
gonna
in my
finish
home,
it.
right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about, like, I think when you play core, one of the most important lessons to learn is, like, when to join fights.
Yes.
And you could win games or lose games based on joining fights improperly.
I think it's one of the hardest skills to master in Dota, yes.
So, Loda joining the fight there, was it a sense of urgency as we see maybe a mid-pick up here? Fear, how do you run away from Flint? We'll see, maybe he's gonna phase, okay. He didn't even try that. Oof.
Actually goes down straight away.
But Roche is still happening here. Roche is dropping pretty fast. Again, Mech and Black Hole still available.
Punish them inside. I
It's
think it's
pretty low now. Here comes Storm picks up the Aegis. And looks like Ace is
gonna get a free kill for this one as well. Ace gonna go down, and now they can even try to chase Fear. Is here again. He did buyback.
Oh, he gets a coil.
But they'll just run and then break the foil.
Yeah, they can just get away from this one.
That was a pretty important buyback on Fear.
It's not too costly though this
Dire's
early
middle
on in the
tower
game.
is under
He did have his
attack.
blink, so
Yeah,
at this point you don't need much beyond that.
it's all right, I will say. And to answer your question on when to join teamfights, or if it was a sense of urgency for AM to join there, most definitely. I think he was necessary in that fight for them to come out ahead, because they had a lot of heroes on low HP by the end of that fight.
So it's almost fortuitous that it went the way they did, right? Because if Loda, for example, if he blinked in, died, and suddenly that could have been the game.
Well, it definitely sets you back a whole lot, but they also knew the enemy did not have 5 there yet, so
Right.
just rushing in as 5 and taking them down was a pretty solid strat. And I must say, even though Ace just died to
Dire's top
Roshan,
tower
or
is
died in the
under
Roche pit
attack.
afterwards here, he has played very impressively on backtrack.
Yeah. I think MV yesterday when he was casting Ace, he was not too impressed with Ace's farm rate.
Is he ever too impressed?
I mean, he's like, you know, Bone 7 would have 8 more items by now.
All right,
So, no. But
pretty unimpressed.
I agree that Ace has been playing quite well this game. Especially starting with a disadvantaged lane matchup on the bottom lane.
Yes. Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah. And he didn't
for
receive
his
help, right?
Scenario.
He didn't get his jungle stacked or anything like that, so.
Yes, exactly. And Slark is calling out that they have vision right there and trying to pinpoint where the wards are, pinging that there's a low observer ward. Ake gonna be happy to deward that. Slark showing one of the strengths that are pretty much never used in at least low tier pubs, but
Yeah,
it's definitely a big thing about the hero.
I was playing ranked and I had to explain to my Slark that, you know, this is what your ult does, and he's like, lol, you're a noob. So I don't know what to say to that, you know?
Well, what's the comeback? What's the comeback?
There is no comeback.
No, you just go I have W MMR.
1v1 mid, let's go. That's the comeback.
Yeah, that's standard follow-up. I feel the rate of people challenging each other to one-on-one mid after a game has gone down from Dota 1 to Dota 2.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot more, let's go you and me round.
Because in Dota 1 there wasn't a really a sure number to see, alright, you're actually better or you're actually worse.
Exactly. So people would blindly just, you know, hands off or gloves off and duel someone. Things going down.
Yep.
So EG are trying to smoke up right now. They have everything ready. They have the mech and
Oh,
the
they'll find Ace.
blink.
And Storm joining the fight. Cloud is needing to catch up, and he's caught up.
Yeah.
Orc gets available, and I imagine Bloodstone's coming up next.
Yeah, by no means an extremely fast orchid or anything. It is a late timing for a safe lane carry, but he was also being targeted by tri-lane. So it's an understandably late orchid. Not like he has been missing
Radiant's middle
obvious
tower
last hits.
is under
Mid tower
attack.
should not be defendable
Radiant
by Alliance.
structures are
Any
fortified.
consideration for a BKB in Storm? Because there is Static Storm.
I still think Bloodstone is fine. I mean, BKB is
Radiant's middle
nice,
tower
but
has
Bloodstone
fallen.
allows you to be so much more aggressive and far
Dire's
more...
top tower is
Oh,
under
Ake,
attack.
no. Gonna go down here. They just casually walk up and find a disruptor.
I think they're bleeding quite a bit of kills here. They will retreat and actually the Alliance want to take this fight. Easy glimpse. Or sorry, never mind. You can't glimpse because he's
He has
actually
the
dead.
regen rune. Gonna keep going here onto...
Oh.
Very nice getaway there from Witch Doctor, but in the end, EG, they still have everything at their disposal. They can keep going if they want to with this Aegis. And Black Hole, of course, off cooldown. So, deny on top tower. Are they gonna pressure a tier 2?
I think they can.
And what is Loda doing during this time? Because it's the most important thing as an AM. Your farm is quickest when you farm jungle, but when the enemy applies pressure to a lane trying to take towers, you need to split push.
Yep.
That's pretty much what the hero comes down to, I feel. He's making his way down to bottom tower. He knows he needs to get a tier 1 at least for this.
Well, the thing is, it's so
Radiant's
dangerous for him
top
to pressure
tower is
alone
under
right now
attack.
because of the Storm Orchid, and he
Radiant
doesn't have the Manta
structures are
yet.
fortified.
It is.
It's a kind of a fine balance. Also, he's sharing the farm with Hani in the jungle. Hani's gone for the BKB build.
Dire's bottom
Which-
tower is under attack.
It's gonna help him survive, but I'm not sure how much he'll do by
Radiant's
surviving.
top tower
I think
has
Hanny's
fallen.
got the Midas here because he knows that the farm's going to go AM's way. So he's just grabbing the Midas just to try to keep up. And he is keeping up with him in net worth.
Yeah.
If he didn't have that Midas, he'd be below the storm.
Yeah, in terms of the net worth comparison, you gotta keep in mind that EG is up how many towers? 3 towers and a Roshan kill. And the net worth at least is favoring the cores of Alliance, so they're still doing pretty good.
Yeah, net worth looking pretty solid for them, but also should be in mind that Enigma is way higher than any other support. So overall, the gold is slightly in favor of EG's side, but it's a very even game. And really, an even game with an AM is something you're going to be very happy with. If you draft AM,
Huge jump into the jungle, Hani's seeing.
Oh, nice catch.
yeah, they saw him with the ward and just punished him. Yeah, they're calling out that they can go and push bottom, but they're also looking for some kills here with the DD rune. No Aegis now on Storm, but he might be looking to be aggressive anyway.
I do want to agree that, you know, close game is where AM could in
maybe
theory
we can
take
kill
over.
the Storm here.
Yeah,
They
there's
have
a
Ake.
silence. Here comes a jump. He actually does not pull. Static Storm's going to get used for him. Does he want to turn around here and fight? I mean, the Mana Boy is going to be absolutely huge on Arteezy. He jumps away. There's another yield. All the TPs are coming. Silence against Loda. Here comes the lasso against Ace. He phased it, I think. A lot of spells being used, and it looks like I don't think there's going to be much more fight. Oh, this is going to be a big Black Hole want to use it. No, not necessary.
Ace gets caught, and now Ake also not going to be able to run away, I believe, here. Nice glimpse, but still enemy in hot pursuit for this disruptor.
He needs to Black Hole for this if he wants to kill.
Yeah, that's oh, okay. They might be able to bring him down. Wow, Ake getting away.
I thought for sure he was dead there.
Yeah, that was really clutch. Nice fact that he ran into the little corner there, else if he was standing in plain vision, they could have brought him down faster.
Yeah.
But I was going to make a point that when you're having a fairly even game and you're the one running an AM against an enemy Storm as position 1, you're pretty happy with that. And they only lost 1 tier 2, so I think Alliance are pretty fine. Whereas EG, they do have pretty good combination though.
I would personally almost value better initiation in the late game, more important than a better core. And I think in terms of initiation, EG's got it in space. So
They do.
I mean, anti-mage is very scary, but things like Black Hole, double blink hexes, like Fear is going to have a hex eventually.
Yes.
Although he's not working on it right now. Arteezy's going to have a hex eventually, so I feel like even in the ultra late game, I think EG still has his game.
Yeah, possibly. It's something we come back to a lot, that in the late game, the better disables you have, the more set you are. But if you assume that Disruptor
Radiant's
ever reaches an
bottom
Aghanims
tower
as
is
well,
under
which is
attack.
what he's working for as his first item, that pretty much becomes similar to a Black Hole in a sense. If you catch people in it, they can use anything. No BKB, no nothing.
So somebody asked on
Radiant's
Twitter
bottom
why do
tower
all the
is
players
under
have
attack.
3 pairs of headphones on? And it's because they've got their in-ear earphones that are actually like the TS and or Skype or whatever, and the in-game, right? Then they've got their headphones that have a microphone on, and then I guess they've got the noise cancelling ones, right?
Yep. That's exactly it.
Radiant's bottom
I
tower
think they just
has
want to hear
fallen.
everything.
Or look cool,
Dire
you know.
structures
one of these.
are
Yeah.
fortified.
Yeah, of course. Normal headsets are never really noise cancelling, so you need some ones that don't give away.
They want to glimpse
information.
back. Arteezy is going to get caught, but the black hole is going to get cancelled by the cast. Arteezy immediately dead. They want Zai as
Dire's
well.
middle tower
This could transition
has been
into a big
denied.
push. Actually, AM falling a little bit back here.
Buyback available on Storm, so you don't want to be overcommitting here if you're Alliance. You got one pick. Want to get a tower as well maybe here, but yeah.
Glimpse. Oh, here comes a 3-4-man coil. Where's the buyback? It's going to come out with Storm right now. PPG still very tanky. And look at that Macropire. Storm gets a long jump, gets a kill, and looks like they're going to get more. It's like you said, Waga, if you overcommit, you die.
Yeah. I mean, there was a buyback and it was not even needed to turn this fight around. Nice.
Oh yeah, they got the chains done. You know,
Maybe you can blink with Master Style though, and
big
he gets
style.
away. Storm still chasing, but not quick enough. Jakiro does not give up. But in the end, AM gets away, and I think that was very much a saving grace for Alliance.
So 2-for-4 trade and a buyback?
Yeah,
You know, I don't think that's terrible for the AM team.
it's pretty terrible though, because they could just have gotten a clean kill on enemy position 1 and gotten
backed
away.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, and then keep farming because the enemy had 1 hero down. Here they just allowed EG to punish them really hard, and they were stacked up more than you ever want to be if you're in a competitive game.
Yeah.
Like 4 heroes hugging each other together without a vacuum going down or anything, that's just you being in a weird spot.
I think it was more like, hey man, the black hole is down. You know, we have free reign. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you
Jakiro.
think about
And
Jakiro,
Dream
Puck,
Coil and Macropire and Ice Path, really good.
and even Ball Lightning dealt a lot of
Yeah.
damage as he jumped in. So Arteezy is going for his Bloodstone this game as well. He is 2 orbs away from it right now, or at least about 1,300 gold away.
Yep. Also with a
Radiant's middle
finished
tower is
BKB
under
on Zai.
attack.
We previously saw one of the Bongo canceling it.
Yeah.
That will no longer be the case.
He does have an entire Aghanims.
Yeah.
So quite a lot of farm over on him. I would almost rather see the Aghanims first finished up on Disruptor, but as for immediate damage output in a teamfight going down right
Radiant's
now,
middle tower
which is
under
better?
attack.
Oh,
you-
which Doctor is better?
You could make the argument that the 2 supports from Alliance could single-handedly win the fight.
They could.
Yeah, you get a 2-3-man, you know, static storm, and then you drop the ward.
Dyer's
That could be
bottom
it.
tower is
But right now,
under
Batrider
attack.
in a perfect position. They're gonna
Dire's structures
catch
are
off any
fortified.
defenders.
Yeah, nice discipline here by EG, knowing that this is a very bad spot
Dire's
to walk in.
bottom
We don't
tower
have Black
has
Hole.
fallen.
Just gonna back off casually. And,
So does Alliance take one more? Firefly is down for a little bit.
you know,
Actually, Hani
Dire's
gone back
bottom
for the
tower
blink
is under
and then
attack.
gone back for the BKB. Very interesting.
yeah, he did. So EG are working on Lincolns on Fear, and they also have PKB on Enigma. If they put the sphere on him, blink in and black hole,
Yep.
you can still cancel it in the
Dire's
best of
bottom
worlds,
tower is
right? If
under
you mana
attack.
void and you lasso, but it's very hard already to just lasso an Enigma when he black holes. So
Yeah.
you need to come in from the right angle. So it's pretty much gonna guarantee a full channel black hole.
I almost think that they will put it on Storm in most cases to block the mana void. 'Cause, I mean, that could just turn the fight by itself.
Yeah.
Just in the sheer damage output.
That's true. This Jakiro, Universe, opted to go Veil this game. I think it's...
Yeah.
It's a
Fair
very
call.
different game, so I don't
It is
think
a different
we could kind of talk too much
Oh,
about it.
I'm not trying to say anything either way here.
You trying to start shit, Wagger?
I'm not trying to
Wag
say
is
shit.
always starting shit.
I think that's Lumi.
No, Lumi settles it.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, the real talk. One sentence. Done. All right, EG's gonna work on that
Dire's
second roach.
top
Last time
tower
it was a
is under
big
attack.
challenge from Alliance. I don't think we'll see it this time though.
But push going down though. Top
Dire's
lane, quite a bit of damage to the
structures are
tower. He might not get the kill on
I
the
mean,
tier 2
they see
tower,
that
though.
Manta is down. Like, Loda's actually quite vulnerable to a storm jump right now.
He is, and they're going up with Enigma first and then
Dire's
seeking in the
top
puck.
tower is under
But they're not
attack.
gonna be able to catch him.
Immortality
These
is
tower is
mine.
defended. Roshan goes down the way of EG and the best Aegis carrier possible, the Storm Spirit. Alliance see the Enigma here with their ward that's just about to die, and they might want to kill Fear. Where's he gonna go?
Or he's gonna get vision and he'll like phase blink. That'll be it.
Yeah.
I have this like personal theory about Storm, is that when the game gets later and later, your map actually gets smaller and smaller. Because he has more mana to jump, he has more killing capability through things like Orchid and Hex. That if you just walk alone, like you may walk alone now and it'll be okay, but eventually you'll die.
We're here now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. But he'll respect it right now and back off because not enough mana, I think.
Just a little
I'm
reminder.
surprised he did not commit to that, because he still had the drag, and he could just have dragged him early, so he can't run close to tower. He has Aegis, so worst case scenario, brought
Yeah, but
down.
who else was visible on the map at that point?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think he thinks, look, if I go in here and die and lose Aegis, it's like, great, why'd we do that?
Such discipline from Arteezy the kid.
For a witch doctor too, you know?
Yeah, I guess it is fair that the Witch Doctor is very tanky.
I also noticed how Loda has not dropped his Quelling Blade yet. I think selling Quelling Blade quite early is...
Sell PMS first.
Yeah, I think it's a game-losing move to sell Quelling Blade early.
Yeah.
It use a lot of farm.
Increases your farm speed by 32% for every effective time that you're farming. But of course, most of your farming time is AM. Is almost
Mid lane jump again here, Minus. Now this is a very easy kill. And
Storm saying this time, hey, want your blood.
You had your warning.
Blood stolen. Charges at 9.
I think the best thing to build towards you as a Storm is your Bloodstone having, you know, that instantaneous respawn time.
Radiant's middle tower is
You
under
get the
attack.
BOT and you...
It's a pretty key
Radiant
thing.
structures are
Bloodstone is also a
fortified.
very nice item in the sense that you lose less gold if
Dire's
you do
bottom
die.
tower is under attack.
And you still get experience around
Radiant's
the
middle
area
tower
that you die.
has fallen.
He's gonna commit his
Dire's
BKB to
bottom
this
tower
and TP out.
has fallen.
It's a fairly expensive way to use that 10-second BKB.
Considering the Storm was the one to TP in, maybe he could have used only his ulti, but also he didn't know if anyone
Radiant's
TP'd to a
middle
tier
tower
3
is
tower.
under attack.
So, better safe than sorry, I think.
So the pace of the game is going fairly well for Alliance, but it's really hard on the supports right now because, again, we saw the Witch Doctor just got picked off earlier. And no, wow. AM will blink away from the game.
Yeah, and EG are also just invading Alliance territory a little bit more all the time, pressuring down mid lane, trying to steal their jungle, but same thing, Alliance just trying to dodge it with Loda. And he has a BKB as well, so they're pretty ready for a key push now by EG. Want to be ready to fight with the Slark and AM.
I would say the Alliance could get this T2 for free before they defend their base.
Yeah, they have
How
the...
low is it?
Dire's top tower is under
Oh, Link
attack.
and Storm with Aegis.
I mean, Storm wasted a good 600 of his mana to do
Radiant's
anything much,
middle
so...
tower
They got that
is
tower
under
for free.
attack.
Yeah, and they will
I
have
think
to
they're
come
gonna
to...
go, they're gonna rush it.
Well, talking about towers for free, the mid
Dire's
tower is
top
going to go down.
There's no what's available. The
Radiant's
racks
middle
are
tower
exposed.
has fallen.
They have to fight this now.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
barracks
and
is
someone's
under
used the
attack.
split push as well. Are they just managing this?
I think they are. Here comes Hane. He's gonna actually, Death Ward's gonna jump down, but it's gonna be Storm jumping in, disabling a couple of heroes. He's actually disabling Ake. He's the one that's providing most of the control. Arteezy, the black hole! It finds 3 of the most important targets, and they will all die. Ace is gonna get picked off here. Actually, they're gonna focus on the Rex instead. They get it. Storm will jump back out very easily. No, the Static Storm will get him here. Defensive swap. No, hit swap. Arteezy gets caught. PPD also gets caught. I don't think they'll get much more beyond this, but they got what they came for, which is the
They
Rex.
might be able to get... Yeah,
Universe got
Universe
played.
is going to be fine.
Oh, that black hole, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was the black hole of dreams.
Yeah, Zai showing exactly why he's rated so high.
He really is amazing. Amazing!
He's also going for a refresher, by the way, and he's not too far away from it.
Jesus.
Wait, so was was it a misclick on PPD, or do
Oh,
you
yeah.
think?
Yeah, I think
There's
it
no,
had to be,
there's no
right?
doubt about that. He wanted to swap Arteezy. He just accidentally
I thought it was some
swapped
next
AM.
level play that just gone wrong.
No, that was a pub play.
Okay. Confirm PPD.
Rude.
1 Rax down, but you bought yourself.
How much damage did Loda do to that top tier 3 then?
He dealt some
Thanks,
damage.
Rafa.
pretty
it's
good.
Yeah,
It's
not
fairly
bad.
low. It's
Not
gonna
bad,
help
but
them
at the
next
cost of an entire lane. I mean, not that I think him being there would have meant they could easily just...
I think that's actually a great split push. I don't think being there earlier would have
Yeah.
actually helped them defend any better. So
Because he would have just got black hole anyway.
I'm surprised that he was so ballsy in using his Manta for the push and not for the fight. But ended up okay-ish, I guess.
I don't know. It's still a big blow though. You used double buyback on Disruptor and AM, and you lost your Rax tower for the exchange of getting, sure, the tier 2 tower, which was already almost dead, and some damage to a tier 3. So it was some pretty devastating push from EG. And of course, Aegis was very close to timing out as well. So as soon as Roshan is up again, I don't think Alliance can contest it. And that's when EG want to deliver second blow.
I suppose the other thing is you know EG with Enigma and Jakiro are going to be doing so much damage to your buildings. If you don't go back and at least force them off, they're just going to walk up the high ground and do a ton of damage to it anyway, right?
Yeah. I almost think you want to be there earlier for the defense, to be honest. Even though the split push was decent from Loda, I think if you're there early enough, maybe you can set up a decent fight and try to make a hold.
That's a good point.
Because
who do you grab first with Bounty? With Batman? You just trying to grab Arteezy?
I think you want to grab someone who will force the fight, because Vengeful will try and swap whoever.
I think you might have to use the Bat defensively as a counter
Radiant's
initiative.
bottom tower is under attack.
I think you start shit with your Snark and then just be ready with Witch Doctor, because Witch sadly got an ulti off that hit no one.
Yeah.
Got like 3 auto attacks off with the ultimate. But if you have Snark in there causing shit on someone, then maybe you can just follow up with your Witch Doctor and blink in with AM. It is a hard fight though, of course.
Yeah, it seems like EG was, based on what they're saying, seems to be wanting to make a play on AM. No buyback for a while, so if they kill one more time, game effectively could be over.
Yeah, very scary to push out bottom. Loda has to be careful here. Oh, it's gonna go down here.
Oh, he's gonna go right on Enigma. Enigma's got the BKB. BKB gets used. And it looks like, you know what? Start stuff with Hani. Here we go, Drag Fear back, but immediate you'll Death Ward being channeled though. Is doing a lot of, oh, the silence came through from Arteezy. Focusing on Ake. One quick kill, looking for another kill. Black on the back line here. Gets the 2 cores, but there's very, very low acid result. Loda, he wants a Storm Series. Storm zips around, and he's out of mana at this point. Nuts is gonna get picked off by a swap. So both cores are alive.
Yeah, and
well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was a tough fight to take. Even though you're trying to hide your Witch Doctor, Storm can still just cancel your channel at any time. So, in a way, it's good to fight outside your base though, because if you fight near your base, Jakiro is gonna deal plenty of damage, and Enigma pushing, Vengeful Aura. So I like the idea to smoke out there. Sadly, they just ran into a pretty tough engagement.
It looks like they'll go back for Roshan, which has not spawned yet.
Yeah, Universe is going to be just fine here against a Slark. When you have Blink and Yule Scepter, it's pretty hard to get solo killed.
Yeah. Also, normally in an AM game, we say it's okay to trade your supports for AM kills. But in this particular game, I think it's very important that Witch Doctor finishes BKB, and then Disruptor finishes his Aghanims. So the cores farms are not that much higher value than support farm in this game.
Yeah, I agree. And they have the refresher. They did refresh, and Arteezy is calling that they can go right now. They won't know about the black hole being ready.
Yeah.
So this is a scary time for Alliance. They have no clue.
Might need to swap somebody in here.
Jump in on mid, but he gets silenced.
Okay. On the back line here, Arteezy dead. Yep. The black hole was not there. It looks like this was a destroyed team fight. Universe is going to get brought down as well. Zai's just hiding his black hole though. He's blinking into the trees. Oh. There's a Aghanims being finished, and look at Hani, how aggressive he's playing.
Yeah, he had the Rune of Destiny. He still also had the agility from last team fight going down here, trying to get the puck, but he's gone. Yep, he already jumped up.
And meanwhile, they see Universe on the left side, and of course they see the refresher now.
Yeah, they call it out. Spatcher on Loda here, trying to chase after and get more, but not gonna be able to catch.
Oh, Hani's going in hard here. BKB forced out. You know, they're forcing a lot of resource. Ace poking his head in.
Yeah, also they have the glimpse here, trying to get on puck, but he does throw out the orb. Storm is alive now, and they might try to punish, but I think if Alliance just back together, they're in a great spot.
Really disciplined play by Alliance, not chasing, not committing too much, and they'll get the tier 2. And go back and
It's not
defend.
safe yet. Black hole is up as well, though.
Oh, here comes the Storm Jump. He wants Loda immediate Manta style, and then with the Manta and BKB committed, should be able to get the tier 2 and back out.
Yeah.
A lot of creep wave on top and bottom.
Massive win there for Alliance, really. And EG gonna be in a tough time to punish this.
Well, unfortunately, the Roche is back soon, and they have to go back to defend. So, with the kind of wave pushing in, EG might just get the Roshan for free.
Yeah, they might for sure. But this is at least was a big one team fight, and gonna put them closer to their next item. BKB on backfire would be amazing to have. The Alliance do know about this. They saw the puck walk in, even if some of them smoked into this.
Yeah,
They
but
don't want
it's
to
too
give
late.
this away.
I think it's too late. They need AM here.
Yeah, it's definitely too late, but it might go anyway.
Gotta be careful. Oh, there's a silence on Hani, but he BKBs immediately. Static Storm misses. Oh, it's time to go back. The Black Hole is gonna get to Monoboy. Will cancel it, but they will lose a couple of heroes regardless. And it's retreat time, and this time, no ultimates really available on the side of Alliance.
Yeah.
There's still a death
He got
ward.
7 charges, you know, here, Arteezy on his Bloodstone. Not the way he would have wanted it to be.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big feat by Arteezy jumping in on mid and the fail jump into Disruptor's arms. So that was a big loss for him, but
Does
now
still have ages.
15 seconds to the refresher being off cooldown. Enigma pretty close to a black hole.
Do you think it's a much stronger choice to go for Black King Bard on TZ instead of Lincoln?
Yes, they already
The
have
Static
a
Storm
Linken's as
just
well.
does not matter at this
Yeah.
point.
Well, he could also reason that there's a Disruptor. It's fair to assume he would have his BKB at this point. Or his Agnums.
Does not have it yet, in fact.
Does not have it though, but it would be a fair assumption that 42 minutes in, he would have it.
Yeah.
So the pressure's on Black Hole is refreshed on side and putting the Lincolns on him as well, so no way to stop it.
Well, they actually break the Lincolns. Those Bongos doing a little bit of work. Universe have to sell Yules. That's kind of his lap line defense. Oh, what a quick blink out. And he's still right clicking, getting those stacks up. And they defend for now, wasting a coil as well.
You know those stacks were really important on a mid fight because he went in having already like 10 or 50 charges before,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of agility.
If you get free hits off, it's always good.
Yeah.
Here comes the Bongo again. This time not lucky of a bounce. Going on the 2 cores is Spear. Just trying to maybe force out a couple of BKBs.
Yeah. I mean, eyes on Zai right now. Everything is about can he land a massive black hole here, because no matter where he throws it, it's almost impossible to break. You need to AM ulti and Batrider lasso it, which is almost too much to ask for.
In theory, Witch Doctor could just kill him with Death Ward because it does do a lot of damage, but he's actually really out of position. I'm not sure about this one. Static Storm on top. Maybe they're actually running a bait. He's actually going to be under the fire as well. Arteezy getting focused. Arteezy jumps out. The Black Hole finds 2 cross. Where's the follow-up here? There's we go. The Witch Doctor ultimate. He fights back, but immediately gets canceled. Lota still alive, and he's actually going to just right-clicking, but Arteezy, he's second live, and now he will just kill everybody. Lota looking for the bash. He's going to get the bash. No, the last jump. Arteezy back out, gets Splints back in. He suicides. Double buyback from the cores. There's a courier just hanging out in the base, not sure what he's doing, and they're looking for some kills. PPD, he'll make it home.
Yeah.
Bad Rider sees Universe.
Well, the 2 of them can maybe catch Universe here. Basher on Loda and Ace chasing.
Blink is up.
Yeah, but they have Blink and Force Staff on the Batrider as well. Okay, it
misguess.
seems he's gonna get away safely. They will keep trying though, but no way to catch
Dyer's
this
top tower
Jakiro.
is under
That's a
attack.
very expensive Vax defense.
Yeah.
It always is when you're playing AM though. You never get this cheap, and if you do, I mean, you win for free pretty much. So EG doing pretty well in these pushes. Doing fairly well, and you can't hold this too many more times in the same manner. You have to fight outside your base. You have to get better engagements if you're Alliance.
I think they might get a better engagement. Ake finishing his Aghanims in about 150 gold.
Yeah.
That could change everything.
It could. That's a massive change. Witch Doctor, of course, with his buyback is going to be very far from BKB. Look at this.
Ooh,
Hani with the
Universe.
Rune of Destiny.
Oh, he's gonna... just a slower reaction rate, but they see him. That's gonna be a kill. And of course, a ton of stacks gonna focus on Hani. Actually, though, BKB comes out. The Rune of Destiny gets actually deproc. Ace goes down. Zai is actually
Hani has
right
back
click.
here, I think.
Does
even
he?
though he wants to.
He's going ham.
Yeah, he's going hella ham.
Yeah, but there's too much
There's a gem on the ground.
too
He'll
much
pick it up.
control in the end. So that's a
Not a
fair
bad trade.
Yeah, it's a fair trade for EG in terms of 1 support for 1 core, but it's a better trade for Alliance because they are buying time.
Yep.
If you're down 1 hero, you're most likely not going to push a high ground. So that's good news for Loda.
I like the aggressive style that Hani's been playing. He knows he needs to go in first and absorb all the spells, and he's been doing a very good job with that.
Yeah.
So Loda going for a heart. Is this the right item choice, you think?
I definitely think the heart is a good item here. I think it's probably the correct choice, yeah. Super Basher would probably not change the fights that much, to be honest. And going butterfly or something like that is not going to help you against this lineup. To be fair, Midnight Pulse still going to hurt a lot, but you can't really work around that.
Yeah. I mean, Abyssal normally would be good in other games, but there's 2 Lincolns flying about, so
yeah,
not going to do too much this game.
Stupendous.
I like the fact that we have Loda's former teammate Puppet Rage sitting here and obviously hoping for the best for his former friends or his friends and his former teammates in Aki and Loda. Very aggressive play here. Loda does get revealed by the static remnant here. Yeah, back off.
He doesn't want to go in there. He's just saying, no, I don't want to.
No buyback.
Yeah, a lot of gold over on Hani right now on his start. He's up at 5,300.
I think he should go for the Abyssal Blade though.
Definitely. I mean, if these 2 guys have Bashers, you can have all the Lincolns and BKBs you want, but it does not protect you from RNG.
Yeah. This is a much closer game than one would expect.
Yeah.
And I think Alliance stands fairly good position to win the game, despite the fact that they have lost 1 Rax, and the second lane for Rax is fully exposed.
Yeah. Honestly, Loda does not have a TP now, by the way, so he has to be careful about pressuring this hard. At some point, you gotta defend your bottom lane.
Yeah. He might have to sell threats or something too. Or just drop his Vitality booster on the ground to TP back.
Yeah.
They need to go back. Look at how aggressively they're pushing right now.
Pretty late.
Yeah, they're jumping in now.
Inside their base for sure, no matter what.
Just off a black hole too.
Yeah, the pressure is up.
Well, here's the thing though, this might be the perfect position because Hani's going to jump in from the front and Anti-Mage from the back.
Aki gonna have to make a big play with his Disruptor here if they want to hold this.
Gonna fly out to break the Lincoln. Here comes the jump. RTZ forces jump back. Anti-Mage. Oh, there's a glimpse back here. And here you go. The Static Storm's gonna be huge. A swap PPD will give his life away. Death Ward doing quite a bit of damage.
Death Ward canceling a lot of Wind Daggers.
Yeah, they can't really engage. Loda stunned though. Dance to Aghanim's Coil. He'll get forced halfway. The Black Hole! It finds Loda and Hani. No breaking out of this one here. The course is still very alive. Second Black Hole, where is it? He does find it on Hani again. Anti-Mage has already blinked back out. No damage. Actually, no damage. Glimpse back here on Zai. Zai's gonna be dead as well. Arteezy, not too much mana left. And the chase coming out from Loda. Looks like the defense was successful.
Yeah, definitely. They didn't lose anyone in this fight, despite the good Black Hole catching up both the AM and the Slark there. You can't ask for anything more from Zai there, but his team just does not deal damage at this stage.
Follow-up damage just not there. Really, I mean, the Witch Doctor ult was pretty flipping clutch as well, to be fair.
I mean, there's a point to be made about AM being pretty tanky and durable against 4 Int heroes. And Slark, at this point, having his entire Skadi, he's also Skadi and BKB is also very tanky in team fights.
I mean, the scary thing is the fact that Slark has 6k in that fight, and he doesn't need to use it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna just get worse. Now,
Money
Hex,
in the bank.
Hex is gonna just change a lot of this, I think. Being able to pinpoint focus and get a quick kill.
Hex helps EG a lot from the Jakiro side, but there's also Heart, and now, you know, Hani finally realizing his bank account is so big and he starts spending money. I think Alliance are in a good spot to change this game and start being the aggressors.
I think Zai might almost just need to get Aghanims for damage.
Yes.
We're seeing the issue with that.
I agree. 2
Black Hole, unbreakable, but, you know, no one actually hitting anything.
And Midnight Pulse is pretty much their best damage output at this stage of the game. It's 5.25%
against
pure
Hard
damage.
and Skadi, it's great.
Yeah, it's really, really amazing against AM.
Sell the Soul Ring and get an axe, you think?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how much.
He needs the Soul Ring, to be honest, so maybe just the TP score. Because it's very expensive to refresh. Oh, aggressive jump from Arteezy. Going to a lot of heroes here.
He's going to try to work hard for an active kill. The heal, though, from Witch Doctor. The coil's going to come through. No Black Hole in this fight, and Zai's getting bashed up. He's still focusing on My Nuts. My Nuts got the death for, unfortunately unable to actually use it. PPD, really good on the saves, but looks like he's going to get picked off Hani. Of course, getting the stacks up already. PPD still alive. Still alive. Storm gets jumped. Where's the Mana Void? It's available. Storm. Oh no, the biggest bomb. He's got the Lincolns break. Anybody gonna break the Lincolns? Casual first hit back. Actually, AM's not hitting that hard because there is no mana on Storm. And it looks like Storm's gonna just walk it off. He's looking still for the Mana Void. Lincoln's ending fairly soon. Meanwhile, Fear is looking for the chase.
Wow, what an irritating fight for the AM with both Lincolns on Fear and RTC, and they keep spamming it onto RTC so that he always is protected from the Vanavoid. Good fight in the end for EG there.
They need to go back and defend top. A lot of tower damage thanks to 2 siege units.
So the big thing for Alliance is that AM did not die. And that's pretty important, because if he keeps just getting bigger, he might be able to defend. Oh, they know about Takiro.
I don't know about that though, because that was the fight where there was no black hole on EG, none. And I think they wanted a bit more because of that. The next fight, double black hole back up, and the possibility of an Aghanims on the Enigma.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he will need to get just a little bit more gold. This Roshan, do you think the Alliance could maybe go there and contest? Slark is dead for a while though.
I think you contest by pushing the wave and not necessarily directly contesting. So it's up to Alliance by shoving out all the wave and see if they could always pressure EG such that the Roche would not get attempted. But as I speak that, EG is already doing that.
EG starting to kill Roche. Slark will not have time to really get here. There's no way. Vengeful just with the aura and the howl already. Despite the other heroes not being the best against Roche, doesn't matter. Illusion gets stunned and killed pretty quickly, so Alliance, they know about it, but they also know it's going down.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna challenge. I'm not sure about this. Looks like Takiro takes the Aegis.
Storm has the cheese this time.
He's the only one with a slot.
Storm actually could have taken the Aegis, so I don't know.
I think the cheese, maybe. I mean,
It's
what
fine.
is it? Draskell and you both think he's the best Aegis carrier? I mean, he has been balling in and getting killed, so maybe.
He's also been running mana out like almost instantaneously, so maybe just having the
Zip and cheese?
yeah.
The old zip and cheese.
The thing about Aegis is that yes, Storm comes back with full mana, but it's 5 seconds after, and with these team fights, 5 seconds might be too long.
True.
So he can zip in cheese and then do what he likes.
With a single zip in, he's likely to actually just kill one, and then he could just keep doing that.
These are scary pushes from EG. They have so much with the refresher on Enigma. I mean,
The thing is, they're focusing on the AM and the Slark, and they're just not going down.
yeah, damage output has not been there, but they have 2 hexes this fight that they did not have before, and Aegis and cheese make a difference as well.
I think if you keep him pegged or in a hole for long enough, you can kill him.
I think it's actually more important to stun and kill the supports first, because Minus does way too much damage. In fact, initiation on Universe, he's got the Aegis. I don't think this is actually a good jump. Universe is really far pullback. Minus getting focused by RTC. RTC wants the nuts. He's going to get the nuts. Meanwhile, on the back line here, Loda's going to get 1 kill. He gets coiled in, so he's actually stuck in 12 seconds. He's not sure he actually breaks the coil. Meanwhile, Universe gets refocused. Nobody's focusing on the racks. That's a second death on Universe. Glyph is going to come out, forcing everybody to go back. Zai, where is the black hole? He does not find a good chance, and the bash is going to come out. There's a Lincolns on RTC. Are they going to re-engage? BKB already used Zai, the black hole. He only finds Loda, but Loda's going to be dead. He has buyback. He uses it right then and there. Refrect on the black hole. RTC working on the racks. Here comes Hani. He bricks.
Can they catch
jumps.
them now?
Here comes the Bat Rider. I mean, they have black hole. I'm not sure if they can actually fight into this. The black hole will come out. Hani will be dead, but he has buyback as well. Okay, now it's AM go time. AM says, I see RTC. Mana Boy will be huge. Can he actually get up
Gets
one?
hexed.
No, Lincoln is still on. Lincoln is still on.
That's easy just with his last.
They need so many kills because everybody bought back Arteezy. Is gonna just jump away. The bash is gonna be there. He suicides.
Deny.
But look at the wave. They can't even push off of this.
Yeah, they can't.
Actually, you could just go top, right?
Yeah, you could, but EG...
Oh, Fear is just running the distraction. He's so playing this so well. Like, he's just wasting time.
You never chase, like, a Lincoln's Yule Scepter.
Well, they're chasing.
Like, you can chase it all you want, but you're not gonna kill it.
Why are they going top?
I think this is a massive... Fear is just happy right now. I mean,
Fear is just looking
there's no way you die.
Even if you die, it doesn't matter.
Oh, they're rushing, they're calling for the bashes, and even if he does die in the end here,
They actually not with it.
yeah, and he doesn't die. He gets out.
Oh,
You know-
Fear, what a play.
I mean, Fear is laughing
at him
right
smiling.
now. There's a huge smile on pretty much everyone in the EG. Like, okay, you guys wasted a lot of time.
That was a really, really big mistake from Alliance.
I'm gonna say he purposely got hit so he could waste maybe 10 more seconds.
It felt like it. It felt like he was dancing around with him.
Yeah, and the third hex is now done on EG's side. Hex onto Puck. He's gonna go and buy it, I believe.
I think the hexes are The nail in the coffin, as they say.
Oh, Storm with a massive jump trying to find a solo kill on the Slark, but you're not
The
gonna kill
final
him even
nail
if
in
you
the
get him.
coffin, Louis.
Yes.
The final nail.
It's the first one.
It's the final nail on the camel's straw back, as you would say.
That's exactly it.
Good one.
So at this point, do you just go YOLO double Abyssal Blade?
Well, you don't have buyback anyway on AM, so it's fine, but he doesn't have gold for it. And same with Slark, he doesn't have the gold to actually do it. And same, he doesn't have buyback.
Yeah, soon they will. This range track will be free.
40 seconds on black hole. Yeah, nice little snipe on the range track.
Oh, here comes the jump. He finds Aki. He needs to drop that static storm. He dies before using anything. Now they want Loda. They will get Loda. He's silenced up. Can he make it up? No, he can't. Ends up retreat time, but he cannot retreat against the storm. The initiation, the late game, is just too much for evil geniuses.
Yeah. And they're losing everyone apart from the Slark here. Honey running away, and you know, his friends are gone.
Wow, off the map there for a second.
Yeah. EG looking pretty confident here as they have a minute until the first response and
Look
even
at this
longer
push
for
bot as
Loda.
well. Look at all this. In the bot lane, the creeps.
The creeps on bottom lane are menacing. They're gonna take the racks.
Yeah.
It's a first message.
Radiant's bottom barracks
Double
has
catapult.
fallen.
Yeah, but EG now should just be rushing down mid lane, I feel, because they can just finish the game. Massive jump by Storm. Does not land in the end on Honey. Used up all his
Actually,
mana.
no mana. Okay.
But I don't think it matters that much because there's no single buyback available.
No, the FUG.
The FUG is dead,
Radiant's middle
so
tower
it's
is under
the
attack.
next one.
Radiant's
I think
middle
an
tower
Ultra
is
BM
under
move is like just
attack.
walk around and kill all the
Radiant's
FUG.
middle
Yeah.
Radiant's ancient is under
Well, that's the game. It was a really close game until the last 1 or 2 fights.
Yeah.
But
It was a close game and a very impressive performance, I think, from Alliance. But something kicked in towards the end there that I was kind of not